All right, first USFL doubleheader. Who's ready?
Wrong glasses.
Okay.
Wait, you gotta start over.
What a great start.
Randy and I have attended many football games since I was born, starting with my first ever game back in 1994, which saw the Detroit Lions go up against the New England Patriots. I was only 5 years old. In all that time, we had never been in attendance for a football doubleheader, at least at the professional level. Fast forward to 2023, and the opportunity arose when the new USFL announced Ford Field as one of the 4 hub cities for the 2023 season. When the schedule got released and we saw Ford Field would play host to not 1, but 2 games back-to-back on a Sunday afternoon in April, we jumped at the opportunity. Tagging along with Dad and myself was my brother-in-law, Kyle, a fellow Lions fan who is a man of few words, but great football passion.
Oh yeah, looks good on you.
Perfect fit.
Having attended many Detroit Lions games at Ford Field, it was pretty cool to see the Michigan Panthers and USFL welcomed into the stadium with open arms. From painting the field over, a team store, and even a giant inflatable panther, the atmosphere was set for a fun day. After grabbing some big boy burgers, soda, and a couple adult beverages, we went down to our seats and settled in to watch the first game of the doubleheader, which saw the winless Pittsburgh Maulers take on the Philadelphia Stars. The Stars would quickly jump out to an early 7-0 lead, but the Maulers hung in there by the surefire kicking of Chris Blewett.
All right, after one quarter, Maulers 6, Stars 7. How we feeling, boys?
Full.
Yeah, you ate that whole bucket of popcorn. Yeah, that's
Good.
Not something to be proud of. Kyle, you having fun?
Oh, this is great.
I have to speak up. We probably can't hear you.
It's great.
Okay, good. Yeah.
He said it's great.
The second quarter would be all field goals, bringing Chris Blewett's total to 4 to close out the first half.
Well, one half done. How we doing?
Good.
All right. Maulers 12, Stars 10. I think the Maulers will pull it out.
Yeah.
Hey, we're on the screen again.
Yeah.
We were just on the Jumbotron.
It was pretty cool getting our photo up on the Jumbotron, but it was also pretty great to see the Pittsburgh Maulers pull out the victory in the end, topping the Stars 21-13. It had also been 350 days since Pittsburgh's last win a season ago. Following that first game, we walked around the stadium again to see what kind of crowd the next game would be bringing in, which would feature the New Jersey Generals and our Michigan Panthers. We also found time to get into the Detroit Lions team store and score some more merch. Then it was right back to our seats to await the second game.
All right, in between games, when's the last time you saw the Panthers play live?
39 years ago.
Oof, that's a long time.
Yep.
Think they're going to win today? 3-0?
Don't know. I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope they go 3-0.
Give me a good game.
Yeah. Looking good out there. Sharp uniforms.
Those uniforms did look sharp and the crowd was excited. But from the get-go, the Generals made it clear that they were there to spoil our good time. Scoring 3 touchdowns, it looked like the Panthers had no answer for the Generals' offense. Then, towards the end of the second quarter, the Panthers finally got into the end zone to make the score 21-10 going into halftime. During halftime, USFL President of Football Operations, Daryl Johnston, led a ceremony celebrating the 1983 Michigan Panthers who won the inaugural USFL championship. Being honored on the field was the quarterback for the Panthers, Bobby Hebert, as well as some of the original cheerleaders from that season.
How cool was it you got to see Bobby Hebert?
That was pretty cool.
It was. Now, if we could only play like Bobby Hebert played in the second half, that first half was not too fun.
Yeah, 40 years ago he led this team to the USFL championship. Seems like tomorrow for those of us that actually were there and remember it, that whole season.
Unfortunately, the second half wouldn't fare much better for the Panthers. They couldn't get much going against the Generals and ended up losing their first game of the season 28-13. Luckily, we had the great highlight of the Simba Cam on the Jumbotron to lift our spirits. Though we left the game feeling a bit disappointed, it didn't fully ruin the experience.
Terrible. Just terrible. How mad are you?
I'm pretty upset. They didn't play like a 2-0 team.
It was still a good time, though, other than them losing.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Good atmosphere. The crowd was great. They should have won.
I think the Michigan PR people there put on a entertaining show in-house. It was a lot of fun. They just got to win next time.
So all in all, it was a jam-packed day of football, and we'd recommend the experience to all our fellow football brethren.